Yo, 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 what's going on out there, Fight World? It's your boy Money back with another one, man. And today, me and my big bro, Mainman, we go get it in. We go talk about who's the number one welterweight between Errol Spence Jr., you know what I mean? Earl the True Spence Jr., against Keith one-time Thurman, the IBF welterweight world champion and the WBA super welterweight world champion. Big friendly debate with my bro, but we gotta get to the bottom of this, man. We gotta get to the bottom of this today. We gotta get to the bottom of this today. Joseph Brown was going down. Omega Red. Curse a salute. I'm gonna get my bro Mainman in the building, man. We gonna get Mainman in the building. You dig? Dante Walker, salute. Men of DMV. From the 314 to the DMV. Justin Taylor, salute. Jay Good, salute. Oh, there go to God, man. There goes the God, man. Smash that like button. Smash that like button. We got a good debate going on today, man. We got a good debate going on today, man. Me and the big bro, the God. Invite sent out. Let the brother get on up in his deal. But we gotta talk about it. We gotta talk about it. Charles Granger was going down. Daniel Nixon was going down. Ron's Talk Show. What's up? You talking about between Thurman and Pacquiao, Joseph Brown? I seen them put it up, but I ain't watch it. I'm gonna check it out though. Now, when it get this close to the fight, I really don't care about all the hype no more. Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. But once it get this close to the fight, man, the hype we kind of part ways. I'll be waiting on Thursday for the press conference, Friday to weigh in, and Saturday to fight, bro. But it don't take away from it though. You know what I mean? It's the hype to fight. It's the hype to fight. So it's all good. Brian Taylor, what's going down? There go to God, Mademan, say logging on. I sent the invite out, Mainman. So let me know if you need it again, bro. Yeah, when it get this close to the fight, man, me and the hype, we part ways. All the speculation, all the thoughts and the process of what people saying gonna happen in the fight. I don't listen to none of that. All I wait for is Thursday to come. Look at the last press conference. Get the weigh in, post them weigh ins on Instagram. Get ready for Saturday, bro. Pay that damn $75 to these motherfuckers. $75 I don't got. But I'm ordering. We going up on Instagram, man. So y'all come on over to Instagram, man. Y'all follow me on Instagram at Money underscore the writer. MONNIE underscore the underscore writer. If you ain't following me already. Great work over there, man. Might even find your favorite fighter, comment on some posts. Yeah, though Friday, man, we got I paid 13.50 at the theater. Okay, Brian Taylor, I hear you. I'm saying it again, man. 13.50 at the theaters, huh? You can bring that 13.50 to me, bro. Come on over to Instagram. Be real with you. But I feel you though. Oh shit. Appreciate that, Joseph Brown. Send this invite out to my bro again. Oh, hold on. I'm doing some crazy shit now. Hold on. Get that off the screen. Get that off the screen. Coming right now, man. Invite sent, God. Oh, that's what you call two titans colliding, man. Main man is still a made man 511 at Gmail, right? That's the one I sent it to. Robert Walker, salute. Oh man, that's what we here for. That's what we're here for, bro. Brian Taylor, that's what we here for. We about to get it in, bro. My IG. Hey, if y'all ain't sub to Mainman, please go sub to Mainman. That's my bro, man. Great fucking channel. One of the unbiased dudes I ever seen in my life. When you talking about calling it straight down the middle. But my brother got it wrong today. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, bro. But we gonna get it in, bro. My bro, he got his strong points. Got his strong points, and they some strong points. But we here to debate that. Y'all hit that like button. Everybody hit that like button. That way we can get more people to come see this deal. Keith Thurman won by a mile. Hell no. 2017, yes, but not now. Yeah, not now, Joseph Brown. Not now. I say this Pacquiao, man. Thurman think he be scaring Manny Pacquiao, but it ain't happening. It ain't happening. Pacquiao already. And another treat we got though, we got Teofimo fighting on Friday, man. That's a treat. That's a treat. Teofimo Lopez, the kid is exciting as fuck, yo. Very fucking exciting. And in a title eliminator. In a title eliminator. Mike Hennigan, salute. And a title eliminator. I'm looking forward to that fight for Teofimo Lopez. Gonna be a good one. If he can get past this cat, he got Richard Kwame right in his prized possession to fight for an IBF world title, man. IBF world title. These boys getting them shots right off the back. Right off the back, they getting these shots. Shakur 13-0. No, two more fights for him. He probably be in a world title fight. One more fight, he probably be in a world title fight. And if Oscar Valdez vacates, or is it Josh Warren? Somebody supposed to be vacate. I think it's Oscar Valdez. If Oscar vacate, they talking about Shakur Stevenson and fucking Carl Frampton for that title. Woo! Shakur versus Carl Frampton. Shakur versus Carl Frampton. Ain't nothing wrong with that right there. That's big leagues. That's big leagues. Everybody, we waiting on Mainman. He will be in the building pretty soon. My bro, Mainman, he will be in the building pretty soon. Macadon 1, salute. We got this back and forth thing going on. Thurman and hell yeah, it is. Mike Hennigan, it is a hell of a fight, yo. It look like it's on the rise too. It's all about what Oscar Valdez do, but it look like it's on the rise, bro. Shakur is one hell of a talent, man. One hell of a talent. No, can arguably say a generational talent, man. He that special. Calling out Javante Davis, calling out Oscar Valdez, Josh Warrington. Hey, the boy want to smoke with everybody. And I don't knock him. I don't knock him at all. Everybody, please stay seated. Please stay seated. About to have a great debate, man. Whether you ride with Thurman, whether you ride with Errol, just have a valid point. No, just have a valid point with an unbiased reason to it. That's why I say my bro Mainman is one of the he's one of the most unbiased dudes I ever seen in my life, man. Like when you calling it down the middle. Oh, we got him in the building.
Monty, you hear me, man?
Oh man, loud and clear, God.
What's up with you? What's
What's happening
going
with you?
on?
What's going on with you, big bro?
Man, it's good to be back on with you, man. Welcome back, man. I was waiting for you to come back full time, bro. It's good to have you back, homie.
Oh yeah, I'm back, man. Back in the works. You know, I've been doing that schoolwork you be having my ass, bro. That schoolwork be having. But besides me going to get the health together, that
Yeah.
schoolwork it be having me, bro. Some hard ass work. But you know, your boy at 4.0 student, so I got to keep that up. You know what I mean? I'm
All
gonna brag a
day.
little bit. I'm gonna brag a little bit.
All day. That's what it
Yeah,
is.
you
Yeah, that's
know?
what it is. Shit, you gonna get that bread, man. I already know, man. You on a mission. You hear me?
Oh man, on a mission, bro. You already know it, bro. You
Yeah,
know
man.
what's going down with you, man? How your day been?
Man, cooling, man. I just got in and shit, man. Just, I had to get myself together. You know how it is when you first get back in the spot. You got to get it all together. Then you can get in your comfort zone. And yeah, you ready to get it going.
I need you in that comfort zone. You know what
You
I
know
mean?
what
I
I'm
need
saying?
you in. I'm comfortable.
Yeah, we
I
got a
need
lot
you
to
in that
talk
comfort
about,
zone.
bro.
No
We
doubt, no
showing up.
doubt.
Showing up. Showing up got a lot to talk about, man, because I don't understand how you ain't understanding that my man Keith Thurman, you did hashtag final level. You know what I'm saying? Number
Hashtag final
one,
level.
yeah, number one welterweight on the planet. The evidence is crystal. I mean, crystal. You know what I'm saying? It's really, I can't think of many areas that you can even think that any other welterweight, for that matter, at this present moment, can be number one over Keith. I mean, I just think the evidence is just it's crystal. You know what I mean?
We got 19 strong people here, so we can jump right into it though. So you can give your reasons why you know your reason why you have Keith Thurman number one at welterweight.
Let's see, man. I mean, far as let's see, accomplishments, number one. Right now, there's nobody in their last, I say, 3 fights that has a better last 3 fights than Keith Thurman. Also accomplishments, last unified welterweight in the division. Never really ducked no opponents. As far as Errol Spence Jr. is concerned, and we're gonna definitely get all into that, is it's a more so postponed fight for another reason. But as far as getting out of the way of any fighter, never got out of the way of not one fighter that you can bring up other than Errol Spence. And we're going, like I said, we're going to elaborate more on that. But other than that, let me see. Accomplishments, resume,
All right, we can do accomplishments first, and then I'll
yeah,
rebuttal your accomplishments.
yeah.
Okay. So you say the accomplishments you were saying about Keith was his last 3 fights.
Last unified welterweight champion in the division.
Okay, so
No
my
other welterweight is unified since.
and that's a fact, and I give him that.
Mhm.
But we not gonna act like being unified, though, man. It's like, and I'm not taking this away from, but we're not gonna act like we never seen a unified champion. You know what I mean? Now,
Who else has done it?
credit. No, I'm saying in general.
That's
In
but we
general,
talking about present moment. Who's the
yeah,
number
in
one
general.
welter? Great, but who's the number one at this present moment? Who has done at least that other than Keith?
Say it again, man.
Did it go
Yeah,
out?
but my thing is this: being unified champ. Yep, I heard you. Being unified champion and still being champion is still a big deal in my opinion, bro. Now, yes, Keith was unified, bro, unified because he got the Danny Garcia fight, and that's why I say I don't knock him for getting a Danny Garcia fight. And I'm not gonna take them accomplishments away from him. But at the same time, my rebuttal to that is, if you would have put Errol Spence up against Danny Garcia, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
I feel like Earl would have walked them down and Earl would have been unified. But now,
Okay, but Monty, we can't
now,
talk ifs. Ifs. We
yeah,
talking
yeah,
about what
no doubt,
happened.
no doubt.
To,
But
to
now
name
Earl,
the number one, we got to talk
yeah,
about
here
what
we go, here
actually
we go,
happened.
here we go. But now Earl is in a position to be unified champion. Now, when we say ifs, we can't. He was unified champion. Now he's just a champion. Now we talking about like that was back then. Right now he's a champion, just like
So
Earl Spence, just like Terrence Crawford, and just like Sean Porter.
okay, so the question is, who's the number one welterweight right now? And like I said, you talking about what Earl may do in the future. I'm telling about right now. As far as today, as far as June, what's today? June 16th, 2019. Keith one time Thurman, hashtag final level, hashtag M Bison. is the #1 welterweight in the world, and there is no argument on the planet
And I
that
say
can take that
negative.
away from him. You know what I'm saying?
And I say negative on the simple fact of, listen, like you say, he was unified at welterweight, and who has been unified? None of the other fighters been unified at the moment. But still,
That's what matters
still,
right there.
no,
At
no,
the
no,
moment.
it doesn't matter, because still that was in the past. That was 2 years ago, man.
But
Now,
he didn't never get beat for the belt.
listen, it doesn't matter. He don't have 2 belts now, and on top of that, Sean Porter and Danny Garcia has fought, and now Sean Porter is the WBC champion, bro. My thing with that is
Because of Keith.
no, because Keith got stripped.
He didn't get stripped.
I'm not gonna say. I'm not. Nope. You can't.
Where's the evidence that he got stripped? WBC said they were giving him a chance to vacate.
Listen,
He vacated and gave that to Sean Porter.
Hey, it sound good to save face, bro.
That's what happened.
It sound good to save face, but you think the WBC was gonna let him hold on to that belt any longer?
No,
now, the WBA did, but the WBC, listen, it sound good.
So let's talk about that.
It sound good to save face. To me, they call keep.
Cool, bro. Let's talk about that for a second, homie. Let's just say he didn't vacate, right? Because I believe he vacated. Let's say he didn't vacate it. The outcome of that would have been he would have had to fight his mandatory in Sean Porter, a fighter he already beat, right? So you telling me that he basically got out of the way of Sean Porter?
Hey, on his way back, what'd he say? I'm not fighting Sean. I'm not fighting Danny. I'm not fighting Errol. I'm not fighting none of them.
Because it's a get back year. If you injured for 2 years, but you talking about
question though, bro.
You talking about today? I'm talking about then. You talking about back then, right? So let's go back to that time. Let's not try to use today. That's you said back then. You said that Sean Porter.
He damn sure wasn't fighting him back then.
He beat him though. He had just recently beat him. Why would he be running from Sean Porter
in a tough ass fight?
But did he lose? Did he go down? Did he go down?
Let me ask you this.
Did he go down? He didn't even go down.
Sean didn't go down either.
But he lost.
My point to that is this. You say he didn't get stripped. You say he wasn't getting out the way of Sean Porter, right? So if he'd have came back, right, and not fight Jose Cito Lopez, but to fight a Sean Porter, do you believe he would have beat a Sean Porter off a 2-year layoff coming back?
Coming off a 2-year layoff? No. No fighter would do. No fighter would. But the point of see, you talking about if. I'm telling you what happened, what makes him the #1 welterweight of the day. The things that he's done actually did. You did. And not if it would have went this way or if it would have went that way. If that fighter would have fought that fighter, it's more so what actually happened. And as far as what actually happened is that Keith Thurman has done more than anybody at welterweight other than Manny Pacquiao today. That's just facts.
But that's the thing though, man. Why Manny Pacquiao not the #1 welterweight then?
Why is man? Why what is man? Okay. Since
no, listen, he did way more than Keith Thurman.
Okay, let's talk about that. If that's the case, when Keith Thurman went out before he got injured for 2 years, he was #1, right? So in the 2 years since he left, where did Manny Pacquiao do to earn the #1 spot? Is it his by default?
But listen, it's Manny Pacquiao at the end of the day.
It don't matter. Manny Pacquiao also lost to Jeff Horn.
Hey, it doesn't matter. Manny Pacquiao is
him #1
world champion, though. He's the 8th division world champion.
Bro, he just recently lost, though. That doesn't make him #1 anymore. You know what I'm saying? We can't make an argument. We're not going to try to stretch the argument to make Manny Pacquiao #1.
No, I'm not making Manny Pacquiao #1. I'm saying on your argument when you say what Keith was, you saying what he was. Manny Pacquiao came back, you say he lost to Jeff Horn. No, he beat and returned Lucas Matisse, and he just beat Adrian Broner.
That makes him #1?
I'm just saying it's Manny Pacquiao.
Over what Sean Porter did?
But I'm saying, you saying what Keith Thurman did. I'm saying if that's the case that you make, that Keith Thurman can be out the ring for 2 years, and by him being unified champion, right? And he coming back, still holding on to a title, I give him that, the WBA Super. That's a big dog shit. But to come back
and vacated the other one, was never beat for the other. You gotta keep because he wasn't beat. He was never beat. So we gotta throw that in there.
Listen, it doesn't matter, beat or not, you're going off accomplishments, bro.
Right. But that's my point. He was never if you saying he was the unified champion, then he not unified no more. But you can't not include that he wasn't beat. He gave it up. He didn't. In my opinion, he gave it up.
You can say he gave it up. In my
If
opinion,
you well, if you look up the press on any of it, it's all says that he vacated. You know what I'm saying? It's just that's what's out there. If you feel as though you might want him to be stripped,
to save face,
but
bro.
you can't produce nothing that say he was stripped. I ain't
save
saying
face.
that.
You know they gonna make it sound good, but to save face,
come on,
to save face. It's just my opinion.
It's a lot of ifs, money. We playing this. We playing the ifs, Mo.
Listen. To save face, they gonna make it sound good. But now, when we talk about accomplishments, bro, now I don't knock, like I said, I get Keith Thurman all the credit in the world. We know this boxing game is a hard ass game, so I don't knock you for no accolades. But when you go sit out for 2 years, bro, and this is my thing, the game don't wait on no man, bro. It don't wait on no man.
So how has the game progressed since he's been gone? Tell me who put in the major work. Because when I hold on, when I look at the welterweights, I don't see anybody. Danny, Sean, Errol, Terrence. I'm looking at what they've done since Keith been gone. And I can't say still what they've done has surpassed Keith. He didn't retire. He was hurt. Nothing he could do about that. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't like he was hurt.
But he's still out the game. Out of sight, out of mind.
So what did they do?
Errol only become welterweight. Well, was he IBF champion before Keith left?
Yeah, he beat Ocampo, Mikey. Oh no, what was it? Yeah, he beat Ocampo and Mikey.
No, he beat Lamont too.
I thought he was fighting still when he beat Lamont. What year he beat Lamont? 2017, 2018? Yeah. Or was that 2018? That was 2018, right?
Yeah, I think that was 2018.
That was 2018. So if that's the case, then Keith wasn't really back then. So he put in what? Lamont,
Ocampo,
and Mikey. Nah, bro.
Yep.
Nah. Yep. So that doesn't even surpass what the other welterweights did. As far as Sean Porter.
Check this out though. Because you say no on that situation, but those are title defenses, though.
Bro, Carlos Ocampo, bro. You really putting Carlos Ocampo in a situation that's a good fight?
If Carlos Ocampo would have knocked Errol Spence out, would he have been an IBF world champion?
If. So, you know what I'm saying?
Listen to me. This is my thing. You can keep saying the if word, but it was a title defense. Those are 3 titles defenses, bro. It was a weak ass mandatory.
It was a weak ass mandatory.
I'm not knocking nobody positions.
Ocampo,
I'm not knocking Ocampo position, bro.
Come on, man.
Listen, no, I'm not saying it was the best opponent, but we know how to act. You know how stiff the IBF is on their mandatories.
That doesn't surpass Keith, Mo. Listen, that don't surpass Keith at all. That ain't surpass nothing. Carlos Ocampo and a Mikey Garcia win doesn't surpass what Keith has done. It doesn't even surpass what Sean has done. You trying to compare him to the top level when he ain't even surpassed the middle level. You know what I'm saying?
First of all, when you said don't surpass Keith and it don't surpass Sean, we know Sean had a chance to get that smoke. He didn't want it. Sean didn't want it, bro. Is that a fact?
What, when he fought Ugas? Which fight you talking about? Look. I'm not gonna sit here and defend Sean Porter or his ducking.
No, it's not a defense. I'm just saying that's before when he fought Lamont Peterson. He tried to get Danny Garcia, Sean Porter in the ring. They wanted no Porter.
I'm not gonna sit here and defend Sean Porter, but we talking about Keith. As far as Keith, Sean did duck him. I always, you know me, I'm always saying that they ducked him. Yeah, I say Sean and Danny ducked him. I don't deny that.
So and those are the 2 top guys that Keith Thurman got on his resume.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So if Errol can't get these cats in the ring, if he can't get him in the ring,
bro, that's not my place as a boxing fan to decide. All I know is what happened. All I know is what happened.
For you though, do that not stand for any? If I can't get these cats in the ring, and you know for a fact offers getting made to these cats to fight Errol Spence, and we know that like people can say how deep the welterweight division is, but it's really not that deep. You know what I mean?
We want to sit here and say that they're the only ones that's ducking that welterweight. Earl ain't ducking no fighters.
Who was Earl ducking?
Bro, he ducked Ugas.
He ducked Ugas. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. All right, you give me your opinion on how he ducked Ugas, and I'm gonna tell you how he didn't duck Ugas.
Okay, after Ugas beat David Batista, I remember he called out Errol Spence Jr., in which Errol Spence, fresh off the Ocampo fight, skipped over him and said he decided he'd rather fight Jesse Vargas, and say Ugas does nothing for his legacy. So Ugas, hold on. So Ugas, that's a fact. Do I need to get the quote? Do I need to get
is that not a fact? Is that not a fact that Jesse Vargas and Mikey Garcia was bigger names than Ugas?
No. At the time we seen what Ugas did to Porter. Why did he duck Ugas? I mean, you saying far as name recognition? There was no chance. But here's the deal though, Mo. There was no chance of making that fight. Jesse wasn't even in PBC. politics, all the shit to make that fight.
Let me say this,
Why don't you just take the easy fight in your Danish Ugas, who's right there, Al Heyman, the whole PBC situation,
because
everything locked in. Why not take Ugas? Why Ugas got to go to the WBC and beat? Hold on. Why does he got to go to the WBC and beat Sean Porter and get robbed? You dig? And then and he could have had that type of performance against Errol.
Now watch this. Now if Errol would have took Ugas, bro, Errol would have put his hands on Ugas, beat him down. We don't know what would happen in that fight. But if Errol would have got him in that fight, put him down, right? How much recognition would he have got for beating Ugas? Keep it real, man. Keep it real.
You said nobody want to fight him.
Listen. We know Errol was trying to find a big fight, bro. Look, you already said Lamar Peterson didn't do shit. You say Ocampo didn't do shit. Now he looked like, if that's what you're saying, now he looking like, damn, I need a big fucking name on my resume, man.
It's
I
still
need
a duck, bro.
It's not a duck. It's not a duck. Listen, it's not a duck.
Sugarcoat what a duck is. It's a duck.
No, it's not a duck. When you know for a fact this man trying to find a big fight, bro.
Getting out of the way of a fight. Okay, what about terms?
Watch this. He took her as mandatory, right?
What about terms?
Her as mandatory. So now it's like, damn, now I need a big fight. We can't say Duck and T-Bud Crawford.
Okay, hold on, man. Before we get the bug. Hold on, before we get the bug, because I just want to say this. That's two fighters. This is the second fighter we're about to talk about that I feel like Errol Spence Jr. got out of the way of is T-Bud. Now, take your mind, like I told you earlier, Thurman never got out of the way of no fighter. So here we go. Let's talk about the second fighter that Errol got out of the way of.
Thurman didn't get out the way of Errol?
Huh?
What you mean no fighter? Thurman didn't get out the way of Errol and still out the way of Errol?
We're going to get to that, bro. We're going to talk about how that fit on it. I told you, it's a plan. Do I need to tell you how we going? No, you can't. I think Thurman hooking. I think he hooking up Errol. If you ask me, you dig where I'm going. We gonna get to that, but let's talk about this Bud situation for a second, though. Let's not run too far away from Bud, because it's like when I mentioned Bud, it's like turn the channel. What's going on?
Let's go.
Good, everything good. We ain't turning the channel off Bud, are we?
You know for a fact. We know Thurman.
We get to Bud. It's like what's going on? All this other shit, like Bud. Let's talk Bud. You dig? Let's talk the second fighter that Errol got about the way of. Now, the second fighter and the number one pound for pound fighter in the world turns Bud Crawford. There is no other fighter above him right now.
And I agree. Number one pound for pound without a doubt.
You dig. And the thing is this. Bud wants Spence, period. Now, at the end of the day, Bud and Bob Arum, as far as one accord together, they've been on one accord on two fighters over at PBC. And those two fighters have been Errol and Danny. And those two fighters have both refused fights with my main man, Terrence Crawford. So here's the deal. You could say Keith in Terrence. When has Bob Arum, you seen my video on this, I hope you did, man. I don't know if you did or not. When has Bob Arum ever made Keith an offer on anything? Back in the day when Manny was on top, wouldn't give Keith a shot at all. Keith wanted Manny. Today, now, Terrence Crawford ain't even, Bob Arum is disrespecting Keith. Keith don't sell. He looking at Errol. He looking at Danny. So guess what? Keith no more is looking at Terrence. That's how he feeling. But as far as Errol is concerned, he's looking right at Errol, dead in his eyes, dead in his soul, and he like, what's goody? And Errol acting like it ain't even happening.
It ain't that Errol ain't acting like it ain't happening. Errol has a mission to get Sean Porter, Keith Thurman, or Danny Garcia in the ring, right? Now, question, watch this here. Now, we all know T-Bud came up, signed a new deal with ESPN, signed a new deal with Top Rank. We know for a fact, bro, they want, like, when you talking about putting Errol Spence and Terrence Bud Crawford in the ring together, you think Errol Spence going on ESPN? You think he go shoot over at ESPN? Or you think Bob go shoot Terrence Crawford over to Showtime or the PBC? Come on, bro. That fight is going. Both of them cats going to have to sit down. That's when two egos collide on who is the. Wait a minute. Let me finish. Wait. That's when two egos collide on who is the number one fighter, right? They already talking about who the A side right now. Both of them talking about who the A side. Now, we know that fight is not going to be an easy fight to make. Errol is not ducking no T-Bud Crawford. You got the networks in the way. You're going to have the promoters in the way. You're going to have the heads on who is the A side in the way. You dig what I mean? So, Errol, no, if he get these titles up off these boys, then he go back to the table with and he's the A side without a doubt. There's no shape, form, or fashion that you can say that he's not the A side. Now, with T-Bud Crawford, it's going to be a tough chance to get him in the ring. With Sean Porter and Keith Thurman and Danny Garcia, yes, it's tough to get their ass in the ring, but we on the same side of the streets to where we can negotiate. We all three can negotiate better than I can negotiate with Bob Earn, especially with Bob Earn talking shit about Al Heyman, saying this, that, and the third. And then you want to come over and do work with Al Heyman. And not saying they never work with each other because they have. T-Boy Crawford fought
Many a times. Many a
Diaz,
times.
John Molina, you know what I mean? And they
And
work with
not to
other
mention
fighters.
the biggest fight in
Wait,
history.
wait a
Not
minute.
to mention
Wait
the
a minute.
biggest fight in
These
history.
are their two superstar fighters. These are their two superstar fighters. And we know how it go when you putting superstars with egos in the ring, bro, with the networks and shit like that. It's not gonna be easy for that fight to get made. It's still a be easier to make a Sean Porter, a Keith Thurman, and a Danny Garcia than making an Errol Spence and a T-Boy Crawford without somebody
Money.
standing out. No, listen to me, because it's a 50-50 fight. Without somebody really standing out, saying I'm the A side, without somebody being unified champion, the really go to the table and say, you know what, I am the A side right now, and that's what it's gonna be, bro. But Earl is never ducking a T-Bud. Never.
Money. We've been singing this song now for about 2 years.
Listen, how long we been singing the Keith Thurman song?
I mean, hold on though. I've been just saying. Let me just say, we've been singing this song for a minute now, and it's like, damn, Joe. I know this thing like the back of my. I know like the Star Spangled Banner.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so I've heard it so many times, like, oh well, yeah, the networks, the blah blah blah. But then every time, hold on. But every time I look around, right, I see Bob and making fights happen over at the Zone, right? I see Bob sitting back swapping fighters, ESPN and the Zone, two networks that fight for the same subscriber, right? They both are doing business at the moment. You send the UK fighters back and forth. They doing business. Cool. Also, hold on.
What top fighter, man?
What you mean? Lomachenko about to have a championship fight with a DAZN fighter.
On what network? On what network?
I believe on ESPN. Okay, so they can all do business.
Okay,
so you telling me, hold on, where's Oscar Rivas fighting Dillian White?
Is Oscar Rivas and Dillian White on the Terrence Crawford and the Errol Spence level?
No. I try to make it like they're not doing business. I'm just trying to explain to you that they swapping fighters.
Are they on the? Are they? But listen,
so hold on. I mean, I'm gonna come towards that. I'm gonna come towards that. That's the point I'm trying to make to you. Everybody, they doing fights on all of these levels with their different weight classes or whatever. Everybody can do fights together, except when it comes to Errol Spence and Terrence Bud Crawford. That's what you're telling me, right? So they're willing to send an offer to Danny, or at least tell Danny Garcia how much money they'll pay him to make a fight happen. They're on hold on. That's one. So you telling me they're not willing to throw fighters across to try to make something happen? But my deal is when Earl never stepped to Terrence like let's sit down at the table and talk. You need two people to, bro. It's like they calling, it's like they yelling his name and he deliberately ignoring them. You keep telling me, oh, hold on. And then I used to say the same thing, Monty. Like, hey, these fights over here much easier to make happen. He can go get Danny, he can go get Sean, which I'm glad he's going to get Sean now. And we can talk about that for real. But I'm glad he's going to get Sean because it took long enough. These supposed to be the easier fights to make, but I can't tell. You know what I'm saying? And but Bud and Bob was over there like, let's make a fight. Bob Arum was on record today saying he could have took Terrence Crawford out of this Kowalowski's fight if Errol Spence Jr. would have accepted the fight. That's the only way. Other than that, there's no way he can get him out of that situation.
Bob Arum can fix his mouth to say anything, but when have Bob ever sent the offer though? You say you need Earl to sit down and talk. Danny Garcia never accepted shit. Danny Garcia
he shot it down.
Danny Garcia never sat down. So
because he said no from the jump.
The thing is, but they sent the offer. Danny Garcia never sat down. We never seen Bob send nothing, bro. So Bob can fix his mouth and say, "Oh, I can do this for Errol Spence, this, that, and the third, bro." But I never seen Bob make a legitimate offer. I never seen him make a legitimate offer.
So why is Crawford hunting down Earl, trying to get him on social media, running into him? You think they just doing this for their health?
Man, listen, I don't know.
Hold on. You think they just doing this to clout check? You don't think they running up on him, yelling his name at him all in? Whenever Terrence Bud Crawford, they gonna ask him about Earl, and he's just telling you the same old thing. I'm ready to make the fight that we need to sit down. Let's do some. They trying to do it, but it's like,
so what network it happen on, man?
Oh, that's for them to decide. I'm a fan. All I want to know, I want to see the fight. But hold on. All I know is hold on. All I know is nothing can't happen if two people ain't at the table, Mo. You keep talking about, dog, he ain't even walk to the table. He ain't even entertaining the table. He like, I want to go sit at this table.
So again,
I ain't sitting at that table with Bud. Bud said, I ain't messing. I'm gonna sit at this table over here.
So again, man. Is it going to be easy to make a fight happen with the cats on your side of the street with the same network,
They
with
make
the
them
same
happen.
network?
They make them happen. When they gonna happen, man?
Listen, Earl and Sean is up now.
Okay, well, like I
Earl
said,
and Sean is up now.
okay, it took a minute, but all right, it's happening now. But let's
Yeah.
see. But we talking about Keith Thurman as of to you. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying, bro. We can't never get away from the present tense. Like I'm
Yeah, we
saying,
not gonna
these
get
are the
away from
reasons why
present tense.
today. You telling me what may happen if far as
Right.
today.
This ain't no if, this ain't no may. We know Earl and Sean is locked, right? They locked. We know that's a lock. Both of them saying it's a lock, right?
Mhm.
But if we go talking about today, you can't keep talking about he was.
So Keith
unified
is the number one welterweight
No,
because
that don't make
they
him,
ain't
no,
even
it don't
fought
make
yet,
it
Mo.
don't make
You don't
him
even
a
know who's gonna win
welterweight.
that fight. They haven't even fought yet. As of the question is as of the day, Keith Thurman going into the Manny Pacquiao fight. This is you telling me what may happen or if it happened.
We
No,
don't know what's gonna happen in
today.
the Manny Pacquiao fight.
But even so much before the Manny
Yeah.
Pacquiao fight, Keith is number one.
No,
Don't
Keith is
matter.
not number one.
Don't
Keith is
matter,
not the
Mo.
ring.
It don't
Keith is not
matter.
the ring, bro.
Bruh, it don't matter,
you don't
son.
just
It don't
come back
matter.
and say no. See, that's what you're doing. You holding on to that spot for him.
Why
bro.
do we need Manny Pacquiao? I'm saying
hold
before
on to
Manny
that spot
Pacquiao
for him.
fight, before Earl fight Sean, as of today,
Okay.
Keith is number
So
one.
let me ask you this. Earl beat Sean Porter to become unified champion. Keith beat Manny
Okay,
Pacquiao.
so we're talking in the future.
Listen to
In
me.
the
Listen to me.
future.
Listen
Okay,
to
let's
me.
go to the
Listen
future.
to me. Earl beat Sean.
Uh-huh.
Keith beat Manny. Who's
Right.
number one at welterweight? You still got Keith number one?
Keith.
So now that Earl become unified champion, you
Mhm.
still got Keith that number one because, like I said, it ain't that Keith Thurman beat a Sean Porter and a Danny Garcia. It's that Keith was the unified champion. Because when you look at the resumes and you look at Sean Porter and Danny, like I say, Earl beat the motherfucker who beat Sean, and Earl beat Lamont Peterson, who some people thought beat Danny Garcia. Listen, it doesn't matter. It was very competitive,
Mhm.
very, very competitive. That the guy that people thought beat Danny Garcia, yes, I thought Lamont won first time I saw it around. Second time I saw, I see why Danny got it. But all I'm saying is, listen, all I'm saying is he fought the same competition that Keith Thurman fought. Like I said, the only thing that's making you put Keith Thurman over Errol Spence, you saying, is because he's been unified champion, bro.
Okay. Now I'm gonna explain something to you. I'm glad you mentioned all that because the fact is the reason I still say Keith. I got many reasons, but he never was beat once again for that title as the unified champion. 2, you know what I'm saying?
Hold on, you say what?
Hold on. He was never beat for the title to say he wasn't a unit. It's not like he lost the title in the ring. So hold on. I'm gonna tell you the reasons why I say he's no. Let me. I'm gonna tell you how he did that. Also beating Manny now. So that means what Earl is doing. You talking about he's doing today? That's something Keith already done. You did. It's already been did. This is why I call Keith the final level because whatever Earl do at this point other than getting 3 titles, it's nothing that Keith ain't done. And now on top of all that, you toss on a legend you toss on the scalp of a legend for Keith Thurman. So now he's beating the number 1, number 2 dudes under him, or got a legend on his resume. That beats everything at welterweight for right now. You know what I'm saying? And even if now, as far as Earl, when you say number 1, if Earl does become a unified champion, I will admit this. He will become, I believe, more popular. I think his
already more popular, bro.
Hold on. I mean, he's popular, but dog, he can get more popular. He can get more popular.
Okay. I
You know what I'm saying?
You saying he more pop. Okay.
Yeah, he gets more bigger. He gets big now, but he can get more bigger. You know what I'm saying? And I think with adding on another title, that's what that would do for him. And so at that point, if you want to say, I don't want to really talk much more about A side, B side, and all that shit, but he will probably have an argument there. But far still accomplishments and still viewed and ranked as the number 1 guy, it's still gonna be hard to not give it to Keith Thurman after he beats Manny Pacquiao. Because if he's been there and done that, what Earl is trying to do today.
Look, that's why I can't say that on the simple fact of just my opinion, right? Errol Spence and Terrence Bud Crawford, in my opinion,
where have Terrence done?
Listen, in my opinion, no, will beat Manny Pacquiao. You see what I'm saying? I feel like they both
don't know
Manny
that.
That's my opinion.
I got you.
Opinion. I feel like they beat Manny Pacquiao, right?
But it ain't happened. So we saying how far as what happened.
But listen, Keith haven't beat him yet neither. So we got to see.
So that's my point. So if
I'm leaning towards Keith to beat Manny Pacquiao myself.
Oh, you gonna beat him? You gonna crucify him?
I'm saying
rat cat.
I feel like they both can beat Manny Pacquiao as well. You see what I'm saying? So that's just my opinion. This is what I think, and I know people say his opinion. That's why I tell people, my bro, Mainman is one of the best motherfuckers doing it because he goes off what's happening. Me, I still goes off what I feel, but I try to go off what I know at the same time, bro. And not saying I'm always right, but I feel Errol Spence and T-Bud Crawford will beat Manny Pacquiao looking at the styles, bro. Looking at the styles. And I think Errol Spence and T-Bud Crawford beats Keith Thurman. And I think Keith Thurman know that T-Bud Crawford and Errol Spence beat him, bro.
Well, Monty, maybe hopefully if they play their cards right in due time, we'll find all that out. But as of today, we don't know. And as of today, Keith one-time Thurman remains the #1 welterweight on the planet. Like I told you at the beginning of this, and he has yet to get out of the way of no fighter. Now, here's the deal. Now, those are 2 fighters that we just talked about for. Or let's throw a third one in there. Can I throw a third one in there? Because I got a third fighter to throw in there too.
We got 2 that Keith Thurman is getting out the way of, and that's Errol Spence.
We're gonna get to that, but can I had to shorten this.
When you say Errol getting out the way of fighters, we gotta put Keith Thurman in there getting out the way of fighters as well. Because you ain't gonna just keep saying Errol getting out the way, bro. Thurman is getting out the way of Errol and T-Bud. He made that public already. But
we're gonna get to Thurman, okay? We're gonna get. Can I just mention my last fighter that I feel like Errol has got out of the way out of? All right. I gave you turns and I gave you Ugas, right? All right, look, for the third one.
Don't make me laugh, bro.
He got out of the way of Omar Figueroa. Stop playing with me.
Oh my God.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. Stop playing with me. Yeah. Omar. I got an argument for it, bro, but I'm gonna let you. Yeah,
come on, bro.
That's 3 fighters, man. You know the argument that come with that, man. You know the argument that come with that. That's 3 fighters right there.
The Omar that John Molina almost just beat.
Did he beat him?
You know what I'm saying?
Did he?
The Omar is just all offense.
No. Did he beat him though? The
Omar is just all offense and no defense, bro. Come on, man.
He beat him though, son. He lost the fight. The fact that I'm trying to tell you is Omar Figueroa say, look, I beat him in 2007. I probably was the one that stopped him from going to the Olympics in 2008. This is Omar on record saying this. And look, I'll give him redemption. We ain't hear nothing from Errol. Now, I heard behind the scenes there was a lot of reasons that fight couldn't be made, though. I will admit, like a lot of other issues. You dig? But still, I didn't hear Errol. Hold up, though. I'm just saying I ain't hear Errol.
Omar in the dirt, bro.
Word on the street is after that. After Omar put that ass whooping on Robert Guerrero, Errol had to take a second, think about it for a second. Like, hold up, you know what I'm saying? Like, is that Omar over there? Where Omar start from?
Don't make me laugh.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, but whole time, but that's still a fighter that I believe that could have went down. That it's still a fighter that I think that he could have fought. People always make it like there ain't no fighters out there.
No, Omar, my God,
have fought. You know what I'm saying?
But we know Omar dealing with all type of problems, bro. Omar was just for the fight Brown and fucked up with a DUI or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Earl would put Omar in the dirt, man.
Yeah, I hear you. We don't know that, Mo.
Just like you would have put Ugas in the dirt.
Okay, if he might have, we know this though, Mom, we don't know. You keep it ain't happening. Man, these are fights that could have happened. That's all. And is that not a big fight in Texas? Is that not a big fight in Texas?
Who, Omar? Hell yeah. But let me ask you this: who you favor between Errol and Omar, Errol and Ugas?
Man, look, man.
Come on, keep it 100, bro. Who you favor?
I favor Errol in all them fights. I ain't gonna sit here and deny that. But I'm gonna tell you like this though. I'm just saying they should have happened and could have happened, and they didn't happen. Now, Keith.
Omar had things going on in his life, bro. We know that's a fact.
As far as Keith, you did. Who has he got out of the way of, bro?
First of all, when he stepped on the scene, what has Keith Thurman done what has Terrence Crawford done for me to fight him? We know if you not go fight Errol, we know for a fact the story is going to come up. Keith, won't you fight Terrence Crawford? We know those stories going to come up, bro. He wants no part of Terrence Crawford. He wants no part of Errol Spence. The man is in the ring, man, talking about, even if I am number 3, I'm living my dream.
Who is he ducked?
That ain't, man, he don't want no parts of
Terrence ain't calling out Keith. So we can't even talk really Terrence much because Terrence ain't even mentioning Keith right now. He more so worried about Earl and Danny.
He told Keith.
He worried about Earl and Danny.
No, he told Keith, if you feel like I'm a nobody, then come and take my titles.
Bro, they're not making that fight at all. You heard what Bob said. He ain't interested.
Bob not making the Errol Spence fight at all, bro.
I can't tell from how he talk. I'm just saying the energy is different with Bob between Earl and Keith.
Listen, man, they know Earl is the hottest thing at welterweight. The hottest thing at welterweight, bro.
I'm
That's a
just
fact.
saying, you know,
The
but you
hottest
saying
thing
you
at
I got
welterweight.
like,
And the
but you
number
make it,
one welterweight.
but we back to the root is who does Keith ducked? Once again, they haven't called him out.
Man,
They
he ducking
haven't called
Earl.
him.
He ducking Earl,
All
man.
right, let's get the Earl in.
That's the biggest story right there. He's ducking Earl Spence Jr.
Okay,
Now,
so
like
he
I say,
ducking Earl. Okay,
listen,
that's what
like
you
I
think.
say, I'm not going to I'm not no I'm not knocking Keith for his position, right? But
Mm-hmm.
you don't come back and keep not sounding like the number one welterweight fighter, bro. Like you're saying, man, look at him when Nets ask him. You know, the energy a little different when they bring up Earl Spence's name. Look how
Mm-hmm.
he snap out. Man, he mad because he's not mad because I'm ducking him. He's mad because I get the better fights.
Yeah,
He's
he
mad
should.
because my numbers are better. He's
Right.
mad because he can't beat me. Nah, nigga, how the hell if he can't beat you if you don't get in the ring with him?
True.
How
True.
can how
True.
can how can how can he reach that level that you're saying keep us at if these cats not getting in the ring with him? That's staying for something to me, bro. Like I say, I still go for skill set. I still go for what Earl Spence Jr. where it's at right now, bro. And they let him get too good, bro. We can see that style of Earl Spence Jr., especially what he did to Mikey Garcia. I heard you say he's a 35 pounder. To me, Mikey was a 140 pounder. You know, he just went back to 135, but he's a 46 world champion. To
Oh,
me,
money.
Mikey was a 140
Are
pounder.
you serious, money? You know,
And
Mike.
a
What was
lot of
that? What would let me just riddle me this? Just riddle me this. When was
how
the
many
last? What was the last weight class that Mikey fought at?
135.
So that makes you. So he did he have a belt right there?
Hey, if you go up to
I'm
140 and fight at
did
140,
did he
what,
have a belt? Did he have a belt?
how
Did
do
he
you
have a?
become?
I just
Yeah,
want to know if
he
he
has
had a
a belt.
belt. So he was a world champion at 135 pounds before he fought Earl Spence,
He had
right?
a belt at 140 and 135.
Right. So right, but his last fight was at 135, and he had a title around his waist, right?
He was unified. Had the title at 135. He had the title at 140, bro.
Okay, so at the end of the day, his last fight prior to fighting Earl Spence, he was a world champion at 135
Listen,
pounds. So when he came up in weight, he had to come from 35 to 47. Facts?
listen. Mikey
Fact?
did
I
it
mean,
in
I'm just
four
saying.
different weight classes, bro.
He
He
the
did it
one
in four different weight classes, right?
the
Now,
140
now,
belts came back when he first came off of layoff. He had to cut that weight for it, but he got the
hey,
35.
hey, that's not my problem.
He
He was
got the
140.
35.
He was 140 pounder. Guess what? He blew back up too. When he made 135, he blew back up, bro.
That's because
He
Mikey
blew
be
back
ducking
up.
smoke, Mo. Mikey be jive ducking smoke, man. I'm peeping at it on the low. You know, I used to put it together with Mikey, son. He ducked Jorge Linares. How the hell did Vasil Lomachenko get the Jorge Linares before Mikey? You did. He kept calling Jorge, never got the fight. So he ducks Jorge Linares. You did. He fought. Oh, look who he really fought for real whole time. You know what I'm saying? At 140. He ducked a lot of smoke. And then he skipped over the division when all of those when the division right now has got all of those killers right there right now. Mikey be ducking smoke, Mo. And at
I
the
feel
end
like
of
he
the
went
day,
for the biggest bag. I think Mike on the
he went
position
for the
right
biggest
now where
bag.
he looking at his age. He looking, yeah, he going for the biggest bag, and I can't knock him. But we talking about him fighting Earl Spence. You got to look at it, and even with Ugas being right there, Mikey Garcia was still the bigger name than Ugas.
Bro, that was a money fight. But I don't blame Earl for that. That was a money fight. It's just that the fact that is that's what happened. I don't blame Earl because look, he was minding his business trying to get other fights. I'm aware of that. You know what I'm saying? Earl wasn't asking for that fight. It fell in his lap. I'm willing to admit that. But at the end of the day, it still happened. You know what I mean? And that doesn't surpass nothing that Keith has done. That doesn't surpass as far as competition level, given the circumstances of the fight. It don't surpass nothing that Keith, probably even Sean. Argument can be made even Sean. You can't beat Ocampo and Mikey Garcia, bro, and then talk about he number one. That don't make no sense. You might like the style that he beating these dudes down, and I don't deny that.
It's the style. They are title defenses, though, bro. You still can't knock that. They are title defense. Those are 3 title defenses, bro.
Bro,
Well, 2 because
I get you, but it's still the level of competition,
that, bro.
But the level of competition don't surpass what the other fighters it did, Mo.
Salute,
and at the end of the day, whole time, until he beat Sean Porter, and I ain't saying he ain't gonna beat Sean Porter. You know that. You know, until that happens, it can make it be a solid argument that Earl is in 3rd place.
I can't say that.
You know what I mean? It can be argued. It can be argued.
2 L's on his record. Sean got 2 L's on his record, right? Earl been chasing Sean. No matter what Kenny Porter say, Earl been chasing him, right?
But Monty, do you agree? You agree that rankings change? Like if you win or lose, depending on you beat it, adjust the rankings.
Yeah, but listen, Sean was beltless, right? So you still can't put Sean over Earl when he was beltless. Now he do got a scrap, and I can't take that from him. And he did beat Danny Garcia, which we know wanted no parts of Earl Spence too. But They've been ducking this man. Now this man come. He beat the man that beat Sean Porter, bro. He beat the man that beat Sean Porter. Had that
Yo, Kell
IBF.
Brook.
Defended it 3 times.
He barely beat Kell Brook, but
Hey,
circumstances,
stopped him.
you
Stopped
know.
him.
Come on, man. You
Stop
already know
him,
my
bro.
position. You
Listen,
did. We've had this
stop him.
conversation, bro.
Stop
You
him.
already know.
Stopped him in his hometown in the UK. Big ass crowd. Stopped him.
After the
Got
I
the
went.
IBF. Came back over here, defended that bitch 3 times. You know what I mean? Now I'm finna go for finna say undisputed. Now I'm going for unified, bro. Now
After
I'm
the
going
I
for
went.
unified.
But that was after the I went. So we always got to
Hey,
put that in
it
there too.
doesn't
We
matter.
can't forget that.
He
We
broke
can't.
the other eye.
But prior to the I going, Kell was actually winning that fight.
No, Kell was not up prior to the eye, bro.
I believe he was up 4-2. I mean, that's general. I think he was up 4-2 prior to the eye going out, and the eye went out, and of course Errol was connecting like Lego blocks after that. But before that, it was a tough fight. It was a close fight. I'm just saying. That's just, you got to admit that, Mo. See, people want to. I be trying to talk about what happened. Mo. We got to actually talk about what really went.
I had that fight 3-3 going to the 6th. Some people say 4-2.
That's still a close fight.
Close fight. That's what I'm saying, and it was a good fight. Because Kell Brook was a top welterweight. That's what I'm saying. Top welterweight that nobody really wanted to fight him.
But coming off of an injury.
It doesn't matter. He was
still, and then suffered another
injury, but he's healed, bro.
I got you. I'm just saying he's coming off an injury, he suffered another injury. I'm just saying that's just coincidental. I guess it happens like that sometime in boxing, right?
But this my thing. They want to get Kell Brook all the credit and say, oh, he was whooping Errol ass early on. But when Errol turned the tables and beat his ass,
Kell got hurt. But look, man,
it ain't till he got hurt, bro. They in the boxing ring. Errol broke that shit himself.
So you telling me? So
listen, Errol broke
it way back. You took it way back, bro. To what? 2016? They put Errol. I'm saying like how the rankings are as of today. Sean beat Danny and Ugas, Mo. That surpasses Mikey and Ocampo. These are the recent things. Change. I ain't saying back then. Maybe after
the resume
Errol,
is the resume though.
Yeah, but after Errol had beat Kell and how the whole welterweight was, who fought who and who beat who. Yeah, Errol was up there. But the fact is, as of today, when he took the Ocampo, when he had to fight Ocampo, and when he had to fight,
title defenses. Title defense. You can't bump him down because
Mikey was a title defense. Mikey was a title defense.
Hold on, was Mikey not fighting for the IBF world title?
It wasn't, but it wasn't like a mandatory or something. You're making it like he had to do it.
Hold on, he took out his mandatory. He took out his mandatory in Ocampo. Y'all can say what y'all want about Ocampo. He was the mandatory. He took him out. And then he came back and Mikey
Garcia.
Mikey fought for the IBF world title. He jumped up to fight for Errol's title.
But if Errol, you telling me if Errol didn't want to get out of that fight, he couldn't have? Is that what you telling me?
Get out of what fight?
If he wanted to get out of the let's just say Errol said, "Nah, I don't want to do the Mikey fight," right? You telling me that Errol couldn't have got out the Mikey fight if he wanted to? I'm just saying. We could. But could he have got out of the Mikey? You saying it like he had to take the Mikey fight? He took it because, like I said before, a bag of money fell in his lap, and he's like, you know what? I'm gonna take.
It's not just a bag of money. It's a big name as well, bro.
The exchange, bro.
Mikey ain't a big name, bro. It's a big name as well.
The exchange for that bag of money is the fact is you ain't fighting the tough welterweight competition
as well, bro.
Man, was it okay? Name don't get you ranked, bro. Name Mikey, you got other welterweights.
Mikey went down as a Hall of Fame. That's not an okay name. That's a big name, bro.
So you saying the win over a 135-pounder was bigger than Sean Porter? Hold on. Was bigger than Sean Porter beating Danny Garcia?
See, you're not gonna paint the picture as a 135-pounder. A win over a 4-division champion. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, all right, but the fact is he was a one. The reason nobody talks about the Amir Khan and Billy Dib fight, who gives a shit about that fight, right? The reason nobody ain't talking about that fight is because it's a joke. 126-pounder fighting 147 pounds. And so hold on. The only now hold on. Let me finish.
Will you admit that Amir Khan and Mikey Garcia is way more fucking competitive than a fucking Billy Dibbs and Amir Khan?
Let me finish. The point I'm trying to make to you, bro. We ain't living in Saudi Arabia right now. Over there, it's the biggest thing since sliced bread. You dig? The same way that the Mikey fight was the biggest thing since sliced bread. Here, the difference is the name recognition. Billy Amir Khan got the name recognition that he got over there in the Middle East. So it's a big fight. It's not a competitive fight. That's why we ain't talking about it. You know what I'm saying? But as far as the Mikey, it's the same thing as the Mikey Garcia fight was to America.
Negative.
The same thing, bro. It was a fight that was a dare to be great phenom fight. You know what I'm saying? It was a dare to be great phenom fight. that
Hell no.
it had glitz and glamour to it, but it ain't past rankings. Fuck no.
Amir Khan coming off a loss. He quit against T-Bud Crawford. He trying to build his resume. That fight when he was supposed to have, he supposed to fight another nigga that something happened. Billy Dibbs stepped up to trying to fight that fight, but you can't put Amir Khan and Billy Dibbs on Errol Spence and
it's the same type of fight. It's the same type of fight.
It's totally different.
Come on, man. Did you have if you did a poll, Monty? If you did a poll,
well, Billy Dibbs is not on the Mikey Garcia level, bro. Nowhere near it, bro. Nowhere near it. So you did the same kind of fight, bro.
If you did a poll on your channel, right, and you put up who will win between Errol Spence and Mikey Garcia, A or B, I guarantee you 100% to say A, Errol Spence Jr., right? 100%. Hold on.
You had Hall of Fame fighters saying Mikey Garcia was going to be Errol Spence.
The point, well, I guess I shouldn't have said, you're right. I shouldn't have said 100%. The point I was trying to make, it'd be overwhelmingly Errol Spence, right? It'd be 70-30, 80-20. Okay, cool. It'd be overwhelmingly Errol Spence, right? We all knew who was gonna win that fight because of the. But it was like I said before, it was a glitz and glamour phenom of a fight. There to be great, like Brook did with Gennady Golovkin, like Amir Khan did with Canelo, like Khan did with Dib. It's the same kind of fight, but it does shit for your rankings unless the little man beats the bigger man.
Did you get Mikey a shot against Errol?
No, none whatsoever. Either way, even if Errol would have fought in the traditional way, I'm the type I get Errol.
Did you get a shot against Errol?
Huh? Yeah.
So you think,
I favor Errol to win the fight, but I don't mean I don't get Ugas no shot to win the fight. That don't mean I don't get Ugas no shot. Bro, for what I seen against Porter, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I like to see it. I like to see it. You keep talking about the ifs. Here we go back and conversate about the ifs, man. It's like ifs. You know what I mean? Like I say,
Porter, though, nobody knew Ugas was gonna fight Porter like that, bro.
But once again, we ventured far away from the original question. It was who has Keith Thurman ducked?
Errol Spence Jr. and Terrence Crawford. Hell yeah. All
right, now I meant to talk about. I'm glad you said that, bro. Errol Spence Jr. I wanted to say this about Errol. Errol, you and Spence Nation, y'all should be thanking Keith, man. Because what Keith is about to do for Errol, it's going to put him in the history books. It's going to put him in the all-time International Boxing Hall of Fame easy work. And that is give him a super fight. All Errol got to do is get there. Why that so hard to ask? Y'all want to put him there on some just default.
We could have been had this super fight though, bro. If your man would have just got in the ring.
It ain't a super fight. Bro, how much did Keith get paid for Sean?
Was it 2?
Yeah, how much did he get paid for Danny?
Was it 3?
Somewhat low money, right? So it ain't the top, that ain't super fight money. If he fought Errol, it'll be similar. You did. I'm gonna tell you right now that if Errol just do what the plan is, if he stick to the script and stop crying, you know what I'm saying? Hold on. Let me just say this, bro. If he stick to the script and he beats, if he beats Sean Porter, right? And if he beats Terrence Crawford, then he can then make it to the final level, and that is Keith one-time Thurman. And that's the way it goes. And they will meet in a monumental fight, bro. And this fight would do so much for their careers. And us as boxing fans going to enjoy a second.
All
Earl got to do is stick to the plan.
All Earl got to do is beat Sean Porter and T-Bud Crawford, right? Wait a minute. Keith Thurman said this. I'm not going to fight Earl for 1 belt. Not for 2 belts, but I'm going to fight him for 3 belts.
There you go, Mo. That's a hell of a
wait a minute. So now, So now, if he beat Sean Porter, that means that's 3 belts on the line, bro. That's 3 belts.
That's a good look. All right, let's make it happen. But
so now your man got
we ain't there yet, Monty. But we ain't there yet. We ain't there yet.
Listen,
that's the point I'm trying to make to the Spence Nation.
No.
Stick to the plan.
I can make it like it was a plan. Hell no.
We ain't there yet, Monty. There is more work to do. You know what I'm saying?
Trying to keep all the credit for this fight happening and being a super fight. No, we're not gonna do that, man. We're not gonna do it on the simple
fact. And it's Keith who's already put his work in. That's why he's on the top. That's he's already did it
as well.
Earl got to do it
in as well, bro. He put the work in
lesser time. Ain't work, Monty.
He put the work in lesser time, bro. Lesser time.
When he beat Sean,
Listen.
Okay, look, if he beat Sean,
beat Lamar Peterson, beat Mikey Garcia, and beat Kell Brook, that's work, bro. That is work. We're not gonna make
good
like,
work, but bro, that's good. That's decent work.
We're not gonna overlook that. We're not gonna overlook that.
This is why he is the chosen one, because we know it's like Keith knows exactly what he is, and he only thing is you got to add the work. You got to make the rubber meet the road. You can't keep saying the what ifs because we like how you beating people down. Do it. Okay, that's all we saying. And when you get Sean, if you get Sean out the way, then we progress to the next step. But until then, you got work to do, Earl.
Your man gotta get Pacquiao out the way and don't fuck it up. Why you trying to be slick over that way?
Man, easy work, Mo.
And like I say though, I don't knock him for taking the Pacquiao fight, because I say whoever Pacquiao pick up the phone and call, you answer the call. You can't just call Pacquiao easy work now. Now Pacquiao easy work, but Sean Porter ain't easy work for Errol Spence. We ain't doing that.
I like Pac. I love Pac. I ain't gonna sit here and disrespect Pacquiao. I would never do that. But to the good senator, but at the end of the day, Slim, he going to sleep, right? It's over, bro. I ain't not.
So you got Thurman stopping it?
No, there's a reason Khan. Dog, there's a reason Khan running around lying and telling people that the Pacquiao fight, son, because he know what's gonna happen. Look, you're gonna get your ass whooped. You're gonna need me at the end. I'm gonna have this bag of money over here waiting for you. So I'm telling everybody a line that's saying that the contract signed, we all know it's bull. You did. So at the end of the day, Khan making that position be known because he know what's about to happen.
What's your percentage? What percentage you get Pacquiao on beat Thurman?
On winning this fight? About a 20% chance.
Oh man.
Yeah, true shot. I don't know what these pros out here lunching off, man. They out here talking Pacquiao gonna win. Man, y'all caught up in
50-50 fight to me, bro. This is a 50-50, bro. On the simple fact of we all know your man's a front runner. Let's not make it like the Jose Cito Lopez fight put so much ring rust on him. We all know Keith Thurman start in the first 6 rounds trying to knock you the fuck out, then try to box the last 6 because his power diminished, bro. He is a front runner. Every time Keith Thurman get hurt, it's in the second half of a fight, bro. It's in the second half of a fight, and he started getting touched up, bro. He started getting touched up. So your man's got 6 rounds to try to knock Manny Pacquiao out, or it's gonna be bad for him, bro.
Bro, Pacquiao 2 fights away from losing to Jeff Horn. And he's beating Adrian Bronner and Lucas Matisse. Old ass Lucas Matisse, and he got y'all sold that Pac is back. You did. I'm gonna explain something to you, man. That man, he put a see. There's some people that fall.
Pac never left, bro.
Some people fall for the good shiny objects, don't they?
And some people fall for the greasy hurt.
Lucas Matisse, bro. How old was Lucas Matisse? We ain't talked about that man in a big fight since Danny. Probably no, since Victor Postal. That was. Now all of a sudden, hold on, he loses the Victor. We don't talk about Lucas Matisse for a minute. He come back and loses to Manny Pacquiao, and now Manny is the greatest thing since sliced bread.
It ain't that Manny the greatest thing since sliced bread, bro. It's Manny Pacquiao though.
I love you, Manny. I love you.
You can't say, he come back and beat Lucas Matisse. Don't forget about him beating Adrian Brother. Now he going up against your mans.
Manny, I grew up watching.
He's going up against your mans, bro, and we ain't far away.
Manny Pacquiao, I grew up watching you, bro. I think you was an incredible fighter. It's going to be wonderful to see you square off with the new blood, but you going to sleep. You know what I'm saying? And it's as simple as that. You know what I mean?
I got a hunt done that Keith don't put Manny to sleep, bro.
Okay, well, I'm not going to bet on the knockout. I'm going to bet on the W. I'll bet on the W though all day. I ain't going to do the knockout.
I'm ready to keep the win my damn self. I
ain't fucking with that knockout shit. Hey, Keith on. I love Keith. I'm hoping Keith crucified this man, but to make a statement. Because if he does stop Manny, trust me, really, that statement gonna be heard from shore to shore. And you know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, Keith can go ahead and chill out for a minute till 2020, and he'll come back and peep the scene and see who did what and what's going on.
Come back and peep the scene.
Until then, gotta peep the scene. Bro, he fought twice this year. How much do you want? This is the top level of boxing, bro. He's fighting Manny Pacquiao. He about to make a bag. He can't chill.
You gonna say Mikey ain't really nothing, but you gonna say Jose Cito Lopez is really a fight then?
I take Cito Lopez better than Ocampo. Facts.
We don't know.
Oh God.
All right, I gotta say he fought better fighters than Ocampo. I gotta say that. But Jose Cito Lopez ain't better than Mikey Garcia.
Cito Lopez ain't better, but he's an actual welterweight, Mo. That makes all the difference.
Mikey probably beat the shit out of Jose Cito Lopez.
Might. I don't know, but the fact is, Cito Lopez is an actual welterweight. That changes the whole dynamic of the conversation.
Not really a welterweight. He's actually
He's not really
154 a pounder, bro.
That makes it even impressive with Keith.
No, it's not. It don't make it even
he
impressive.
Stops at 154.
He had to come down to 47.
I appreciate you bigging up Keith just now. That was
all.
That was all right, son. That's what it is, bro.
Keith small welterweight now. Don't make it
whole
like
time. I know you like. Hey, Monty, you like Keith on the low, man. You can stop.
Hey, that's a fact. That's a fact. I always like Keith. I don't like. Listen.
Because you can't, you shouldn't be.
But even in my video, I say I love Keith in the ring because he's a fighting motherfucker. I just don't agree with the Keith outside antics, bro. And I don't agree with the ducking shit. I don't agree with that
because it's a plan.
It's not a plan,
it's
man.
A plan, man. You gotta understand.
It's a plan. No, it's not a plan, bro.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think Keith is caught up in a little bit of a delusion, like he Floyd. He got Leonard right there and all that good stuff. And he thinking he Floyd. So the whole time, I wouldn't mind, but. When you know, bro, let me ask you something. Hey, I made this point in the video this morning. I'm glad to ask you this right here, though. When you the number one welterweight, right? Do you move the same as if you're the number 4 welterweight? Are you more hungry as the number 4 as the number 1? Would you move the same? Would you take any fight comes in your lap as number 4 or 5? But then when you take any fight that comes in your lap as number 1, riddle me that.
I mean, when you're number 1, bro, you know the lines is 100. That's a fact. But when you're number 1, you do hold position to fight for the big bags. You hold position to fight for the big bags. But the thing is, Keith Thurman is not number 1 no more. That's the thing. He's not number 1 no more, bro.
Right. But it's the point. Okay, but the point I'm trying to make is you move different, right? So it would be more understandable.
I mean, if you're a world champion, period. You know what I mean? Undefeated at that.
So it would be more understandable that you could say, "Don't duck me, son," and I'll take any fight if I'm ranked 5th. But if I'm ranked 1st, it's like, hold on, let me see the same. Let me see who worthy and who can I get some money off. That do make sense, right? Is it? And so doesn't that look like exactly what Keith is doing?
No, let me ask you this. Don't
it look like that? Though? It do look like that, don't you?
Look, when Keith came back to the game, right? I had no problem with him getting a tune-up. You see what I'm saying? I really didn't have a problem if he would have got 2 tune-ups. To be honest with you. My thing is this: if you in good enough shape, bro, to fight a Manny Pacquiao, or if you're in good enough shape to fight a Sean Porter, you in damn sure in good enough shape to fight a Errol Spence, right or wrong, bro?
Yeah, but he haven't fought none of them.
No, he's about to fight Pacquiao now. My thing is, this could have been Errol Spence right here, bro.
So he should turn Pacquiao down and fight Spence.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm talking about when he say, I'm not fighting Errol, I'm not fighting Sean, I'm not fighting Danny, I'm not fighting none of them. At the end of the day, don't say just call it for what it is. Don't make it like you're not ducking, bro.
But I thought me and you agreed that fighting Manny Pacquiao is a different type of thing. You did, because it's the money and the prestige and all that come with it. So if any fighter, Canelo would take that fight if
whoever Manny Pacquiao call, I say you answer that phone and you take that.
So Keith, you know what I mean? Saying, this was a get back here, but Manny Pacquiao didn't fell in my lap. Oh, I'm not supposed to fight. So
don't say it's a get back here, and don't say you need X amount of tune-ups to fight a Errol Spence. If you can get in good enough shape to fight a Manny Pacquiao or a Sean Porter, you damn sure can get in the good enough shape to fight a Errol Spence. My thing is not that he's fighting Manny Pacquiao. I don't knock it, but don't say it's a get back year. If you can get your ass in a good enough shape to fight a Manny Pacquiao, you still can get your step in a good enough shape to fight an Errol Spence, bro.
Bro, if I've been out the ring,
it's over. No.
If I've been out the ring for 10 years, for 10 years, and I come back first fight and Manny Pacquiao want to fight me, I'm taking it. I don't give a shit when that fight fall in my lap. I'm taking it. Ain't no way. That's like saying, dog, you don't turn fights like that. You get it. For a Manny Pacquiao fight, you get it together fast. I don't give a shit if you injured, whatever. You hiding that, bro.
Listen,
this is Manny fucking Pacquiao, dog. Like, you don't turn that fight down under any circumstance.
If you can get it together, you can get it together. Is my point, bro.
Nah,
you can get it together, bro.
That don't make sense to pass up a Pacquiao fight to fight anybody else at welterweight. That don't make sense.
Get it together, man. You can get it together, bro.
You might can get it together for Pacquiao. You might can get it together. You might can get it together for Pacquiao, but you might can't get it together for the rest. And that can happen as a fighter. That can happen. Bro, been out of the ring a couple years. If I'm injured and I'm fighting a 40-year-old, I got a better chance on beating this 40-year-old legend than I have to beat this 28, 29-year-old bull.
We don't know that.
We
don't know that.
No, man, 2 years and rusty.
You don't know that, bro.
Shit. Dog, this man ain't dog. Look, this I just don't see it, bro. I think what Keith is doing is something that any fighter would do. He been out of the ring for a couple years. He took a rugged warrior in Jotacito, former champion, the whole nine. Now he coming back on a legend. Now next year he gonna be looking at saying, Earl, what have you done lately?
It ain't what have you done lately, because all Earl been doing lately is defending his title.
We'll see.
That's what he been doing, and being a number one welterweight, bro. All he been doing is defending his title, bro.
Once again, I hear. Then we'll see.
Fighting on pay-per-view.
We'll see.
You know what I mean? And fighting on pay-per-view. You know the fan base is crazy for Errol Spence right now.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah. Do that shit. Do that, man. Look, man. Everybody congratulating Errol Spence. Everybody want Errol Spence Jr. to win, no doubt. The bigger Errol Spence Jr. gets, the bigger the fight gets. Period.
I mean,
Errol is a dynamic fighter. Do your dizzle. At the end of the day, you keep doing that, putting that work in, and Keith gonna be right there.
You don't have no choice if these cats don't want to fight you. You ain't got no choice.
Well, Terrence don't seem that way.
We already know. We already know the politics about that fight.
I mean, you guys don't seem.
We already know the politics about that fight.
I mean, we went down 3 to listen.
Uga's going down. That's a man down, bro.
We'll see. I mean, all I know is that I thought he beat Sean Porter, and that was a hell of a performance. And that performance could have been.
Who did you have winning before Ugas fought Sean Porter? Between Sean Porter and Ugas, who did you have winning? Your pick.
I had your Danish Ugas winning.
You got that on record?
Yep. Check my post fight. Yep. Okay. It's right there on record. Yep. I said your Danish Ugas won that fight, bro.
No doubt. No. I'm talking about before the fight.
Oh, prediction? Oh, no. I had Sean winning the fight.
Exactly. Nobody expected Ugas to fight like that. Nobody thought Ugas was going to perform like that against Sean.
But you still give him no, that's still better than no camp. Man, look, we gonna go in circles, man. The fact that I'm trying to make the point I'm trying to make to you, Mo, is what actually happened. All right. We talking about fantasy. I'm just trying to stick to the script of what happened. And that's just the reason why I'm on record telling people that there is no argument in the ring. There's no one has surpassed Keith. I'm not saying it can't happen, man. I'm just saying it ain't happening.
Okay, and guess what? My opinion why Errol surpassed Keith, bro.
When he surpassed Keith?
No, why he surpassed Keith. Keith left the game for 2 years. Keith got script for his title. You know what I mean? Errol only defended his titles 3 times. Became the bigger name. You know what I mean? Was getting ducked by these cats. They don't want to fight. They don't want to get in the ring with him. Now he's about to get into the fight with Sean Porter. Like you say, we don't know yet. Have a chance to be unified champion. What you holding on for your man for, saying because he was unified. That's why, you know what I mean? You got to mess with number one thing. You know what I'm saying? Because when you look at resumes, he's really not blowing nobody out the water. So we go look at that situation. And now if Errol becomes unified champion, like it's no question.
Even though Keith did it,
man, should have no question to say Errol Spence is the number one welterweight, bro.
No, I'm gonna say Errol Spence Jr. did a good job, and I think the fight should be happening at that point. I think that now he's pretty much elevated. I still would maybe like one more. You did like maybe a Terrence or Danny, but if I mean, my point is at that point, I think the fight should be a green light after Porter. You know what I'm saying? I think the fight should be a green light. If Keith says, well, all right, I'm happy for the work that you put in. Now I think it's time. If Keith decides to do that next year, I think that'd be cool after Sean Porter, any point after that. But if he wants him to fight Terrence, I mean, we don't know. I mean,
all I'm saying is, if you're saying your man's the number one welterweight, he need to act like the number one welterweight.
And another thing, while Keith was out, Sean actually outdid Earl. You did what I'm saying? And that's just we can't put Earl as number one when he hasn't even outdone Sean.
I can't say Sean outdid Earl. How could you say that? You gonna say because he beat Danny and Ugas?
Yes.
Well, Danny wanted no parts of Errol Spence. Sean wanted no parts.
Don't matter, man. That's what happened, man.
The WBC belt got put out there. They fought for it. I don't knock it. It all plays a part. You can say it don't matter, bro.
Don't matter, bro.
Listen, you saying it don't matter, but at the same time, you want to say Earl ducked certain fighters. But if these fighters ducking Errol Spence, how can he fight these cats that you say that he's ducked?
I gave you 3 fighters that wasn't ducking, Mo. I gave you 3.
Listen, bro, we talking about you saying
how many more I gotta give you?
Sean,
5? You want 5?
Sure. You saying Sean? Man, you know damn well Earl ain't ducking no Ugas, no Crawford, no goddamn.
You know what?
No goddamn. What name?
You lucky I can't read that quote off ESPN, money. I had it right here on my phone. My phone died. Earl said it basically, and I'll just kind of, paraphrase a little bit. He was like, basically, no, I know Ugas is right there, but Ugas will basically, he in the IBF rankings and he'll beat it. I prefer to face Jesse Vargas instead. That's looking over a fighter to fight somebody else.
Because he just beat Ocampo, who y'all say is nothing. Y'all say Ocampo is nothing, right?
I've never heard Keith. I've never heard Keith.
He's trying to find a big name, bro. He's trying to find a credible name. You can't sit up here and
So
tell
Jesse Vargas is, I mean,
you can't sit up here and
a
tell
big
me
name.
that. So
Jesse
wait a minute.
Vargas is a big name.
If you put Jesse and Ugas right there, who's the bigger name, bro?
They both eat, bro. Nobody don't know who the hell Jesse Vargas is,
bro.
That ain't no big fight. Like that's in Texas, maybe. Is that what's going on in Texas because of the Mexicans?
Jesse fought Manny Pacquiao. Jesse fought fucking
and lost.
It doesn't matter, bro. Sean Porter lost. You talking about Sean Porter that did this and that? He lost.
Is he a champion?
Listen, just at the time. You saying at the time, right? You saying at the time, right? Jesse,
no, you say is that what you saying at the time?
Listen, no, you saying he ducked Ugas.
Yeah, and Sean was champion during that time.
Sean wasn't going nowhere near fucking Errol, bro. We know that.
No, the point I'm making to you is that he could have fought Ugas had to go. Why did Sean fight Ugas before Errol and Sean is the champion? How did Sean fight somebody? Hold on.
Then he gonna see Sean Porter, bro. Stop it.
Hold on. How the hell did
it, bro?
Come on, bro.
You talking like Ugas is a fucking Sean Porter, Keith Thurman, or Danny Garcia?
You think Ugas beat Sean?
No, I do not.
So you thought he lost big, or you thought Sean Porter beat Ugas?
Close fight.
No, it was a close fight though, right? But Ugas pulled a hell of a performance, right?
No, he lost. Remember, he lost.
I thought he won. And I'm sure most people thought he won that fight.
He lost.
Come on, man.
Guess what? When I said people thought Sean Porter beat Keith Thurman, guess what you said?
But he still ducked Ugas. It's still a duck.
Come on,
still a duck, bro. You keep acting like jumping over a fighter ain't a duck. That's a duck,
bro.
If you get called out,
how you duck Ugas to go fight a bigger name, bro?
So
duck, bro.
Let me ask you this: when Anthony Joshua, right, walked up in the ring with Dillian White and said, "Man, look, I know the people want to see the fight and everything, but I'm not fighting you." Did you consider that a duck? Yes or no?
Wait a minute, because I thought he already beat him.
But did you consider that a duck? That's the question.
Not if you're going to fight a bigger name.
So do you consider that a duck?
No.
You don't consider that Dillian White being told by Anthony Joshua to his face, though everybody want to see it, and it's a big fight, I'm not fighting you.
Who did he fight? Who did he fight after that?
This when he was about to do the Big Baby Miller fight. The Big Baby Miller fight. That's a bigger fight than Dillian White.
That's his American debut, though.
But is that a bigger fight than Dillian White?
But we all know the politics behind it. That's his American debut.
So is it a duck, Monty?
No.
Okay, so you don't say
because it's like you said, like you trying to say about Keith
the point I was going to make is the same way he did that is the same way that Earl did to Ugas. It's the same thing.
Mainman, you know the zone wanted an American fighter, bro. You know the zone wanted an American fighter for Joshua American debut. You know that already, bro. You know that already. So you can't use that as Errol Spence jumping over.
I just want to know if it was a duck. That's all I wanted to know.
We know
you don't consider it a duck. Okay. I mean a lot of the UK fans, I'm sure, who piled that stadium, they would have put 80,000 whatever they do over there. You know what I'm saying? They would have put that in the stadium. And at the end of the day, Slim, that would have been a big fight.
For the American market,
hometown. And then Dillian was coming off a win.
What they do for the American market?
Nothing.
Exactly. My thing is this though. Errol Spence trying to get a bigger name than Ugas. Ugas does nothing. If Errol going now, he would have stopped Ugas, bro. Listen, wait a minute. Let's listen to me. If Errol Spence would have went in there and beat Ugas, bro, you know he was not gonna get no fucking credit, bro.
He would have got more
credit for Ugas, bro.
He would have got more credit than beating or Mikey. I mean, I think so. I think he'd got more credit. Mikey was perceived as a small fighter. It was a phenom fight.
Than Ugas, bro.
It was a phenom fight. Everybody knew Mikey was going to lose that fight one way or another.
Stop saying everybody knew that, bro. Mikey had a lot of motherfuckers ride with him, even Hall of Fame fighters, bro.
Mikey had some diehard Mexicans who just down for Mikey.
Sugar Ray Leonard, diehard Mexican.
Man, Sugar Ray Leonard. I mean, he just was trying to bolt. Let's keep it 100. He was just trying to hype his own story because what he did to Hagler.
No.
Come on, because the second he talk about that, what he come right behind you. Well, when I fought Hagler, this is what I did. Of course, he's not going, bro. He's not going to shit on that fight.
People really thought Mikey was going to beat Errol Spence, bro. You can't do that, bro. You can't do that.
A handful of people, man. For the most part, everybody knew Earl was going to win that fight. I'm telling you, man. Come on, you know that, Mo. You know that.
I knew Earl was gonna get that bitch.
I mean, most people did. I mean,
listen.
Casuals, anybody would have
say. Listen, I can't sit up here and say I thought Earl was go just dominate Mikey like that. I thought Mikey would have had some success. Me myself, I mean, I'm on record saying that. I thought Mikey would have had some success, just like you would have thought Mikey had some success, bro. I know everybody thought Mikey would have had some success. He went in there and dominated for 12
Hey,
rounds, bro.
I didn't have him winning though. At
I
the end of
don't,
the
I
day,
don't,
hey,
I don't know.
I don't about some success. I ain't have him
Thurman
winning though. I ain't have him.
for 12 rounds, bro.
Bro, ain't nobody
I
had
don't
that
know.
boy. Ain't
I don't
nobody
know
have
if
him.
Thurman can
Ain't
dominate
nobody.
Mikey Garcia for 12 rounds.
So ain't nobody had that man winning, man. You already know. At the end of everybody, if anybody would have picked Mike, if you would have put money on that fight, they'd have, man.
All we gotta do is go back to the pre-hype fights. I mean, to the pre-hype. Listen to people what they talking
What's
about.
the key words you just said? Pre-hype. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying this before the fight. This before the fight. Just like right now, it's the pre-hype before.
That was a hype. That was one of the most hype.
Right now, bro, between Thurman and Pacquiao, people making their picks. That's
man,
all I'm saying. You got a lot of people that was picking Mikey Garcia, bro.
Bro, as a boxing observer, well, I don't know. You might actually really feel like Pacquiao got a chance. I ain't even gonna say that.
I really do feel like it's. I really do like in my heart, bro. I really feel like it's a 50-50 fight.
I don't see it as 50-50. If Pacquiao pull it off, it's an amazing feat, and I'm glad to witness it. I don't see it happening. I see the chances small. You dig what I'm saying?
Errol really ain't gonna fight Thurman in. Shit.
I mean, look, I hope Errol get the job done over Sean, but this ain't gonna be easy, Mo. It ain't gonna be easy. But Errol, look, Errol sticks to the script. He keep on doing what he's doing, and he gets like Keith, and everything will be all good. You know what I'm saying? Look, man, boxing fans, I know. Look, I gotta get ready to get out of here, man. I just want to say this one last thing, and I just want to say, look, man, hey. First off, I appreciate you having me on, fam.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
Brother, man. You heard what I said in that video. You heard what I said in that video. Anybody come at you, I'm cutting their head off.
All day. You hear me though? Man, it's always been, hey, dog. I love being on panels with you, man. It's always a pleasure, dog. You my man, you my ace, bro. I look for your videos, man, like every day, bro.
Vice versa, bro.
So
Vice versa.
I can't wait till you, man, pump them Jones out, bro. But I just want to say this. At the end of the day, the last three opponents of Keith Thurman is, well, if you want to throw Manny in it, well, he ain't fought, man. So let's not even play like that. Let's say Jodecito Lopez, Danny Garcia, and Sean Porter. The last three of Errol Spence Jr. is Mikey Garcia, a 135-pound fighter.
A 4-division world champion.
Look, can I get my conclusions on? You know?
Go ahead.
All right. Carlos Ocampo, never heard of him. And Lamont Peterson, who was basically at the end of the road. At the matter of fact,
you got them all that? Okay.
Yeah, I think he walked out the boys, the men, and all that. So at the end of the day, those were the last three fights. So Sean Porter was Ugas, right? Danny and who was it? Berto? Or was it Danny? Danny and Granados, right? That doesn't surpass Keith. Manny's, it doesn't even matter. You know what I'm saying? Terrence, Benavidez and I'm sorry, Khan, Benavidez, and Horn. None of those fights surpass nothing that Keith has done. Nobody is unified. You dig what I'm saying? Nobody has outperformed his opponents that he even been fighting, because it could be argued that Jodecito Lopez is better than Sean and Earl's last opponent. It could be argued. Former champion, and with a new trainer, Robert Garcia.
Jodecito Lopez is better than Errol last Mikey Garcia. Stop it.
Yes, you put Mikey in the ring with Jodecito. I got Jodecito sleeping Mikey. You know what I'm saying?
Mikey his ass at welterweight.
Nah, bro, I got him sleeping Mikey, bro.
Mikey already beat his ass in the gym, bro. The story was out there.
That's the story, man. Like I said, Mikey, man, he would have to take that Russian attack, man. But at the end of the day, it could be argued. That's all I'm saying. For everybody to clown Keith off being off a 2-year layoff to come back to Jodecito Lopez, an opponent that was better than probably all of his opponents, I don't see nobody that surpassed him. He is the #1 welterweight in the world. Let Errol keep doing what he's doing. He's gonna have a super fight on his hands. All he got to do is keep on winning, and I'm gonna leave it at that, bro. All day.
Okay, before you go, man, get your thoughts on Teofimo Lopez on Friday, bro. And what you think about, and your thoughts on Shakur Stevenson.
Shakur Stevenson, first, I hope he slow down. I'm gonna just say that because I'm listening to him and I'm saying a lot of people are saying that he should go straight for these titles, and because he's in such a high position here and a high position there. I don't think so. I think he at least needs 1 or 2 more fights. I'm looking at Andre Ward, and Andre Ward, when they asked him where should Shakur Stevenson go right into these top fights,
he liked the season a little bit more.
Nah, his body language, the way he looked, the way he kind of cringed at it. Yeah. Even Tim Bradley was trying to like, yo, Dre, what's up? What's going to happen? What's that? Who next? You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
like I
And
said,
it's like,
I like him to be seasoned a little bit more.
look, bro, he got 12 fights. You
Yeah,
did, and then he ain't Vasil Loma. He a youngster. He's supposed to feel the way he feel. He's supposed to
right.
feel like, oh, I could do this. I could do. The man's strength ain't really all the way there yet. There's a lot of things that can probably. He ain't really for somebody who gonna really put it on him.
That
And I
pressure
think
fighter.
that you feel me. Dog, I think even something like an Abner Martez would be just like, could he even handle that level right now? You know what I mean? As opposed to any Framptons. Of course, Gurry ain't even in the conversation. Even Leo ain't even really in the conversation right now for him. Those he ain't ready for them right now. And I want him to keep on growing properly, slow down a little bit, but his performance is solid. And I'm glad he's raising that market out there in Jersey, man. All
Okay.
day. But what was the other one? Oh,
Yeah,
Teofimo. Oh,
right.
Teofimo all day, all day. I think it's going to happen. I'm gonna tell you right now. I think eventually a final showdown going to happen between Teofimo and Vasil Lomachenko. I think before Teofimo leave the class,
I do
I think he
too.
fights. I think he fights Loma. Well,
Because
Bob, if you look at the pieces that Bob is moving around by him making Vasil get that WBC and some magic he pulled because they fighting for a vacant title and Vasil Lomachenko already a champion in another sanctioning body.
uh-huh.
Dog, he's positioning them two to get all them belts and do a big ass showdown. Look at what Teofimo taking that IBF route. He gonna get that IBF
Undisputed.
title.
Undisputed. That's what I
Exactly.
said too. I said, and I feel the same way you feel with Teofimo. I feel like he go get this man out the way. I feel like he go get Richard Cromie. I think Richard Cromie go push him a little bit, but I
Mm-hmm.
believe he get Richard Cromie, bro. And I think right after that, I think it's a big ass showdown between Teofimo and Lomachenko, bro, for an undisputed bout, bro.
All day. I think that's the plan too, bro. And if that happens, that's gonna be huge, huge. I'm telling you, and I think
And
that's
I'm
the
gonna say this:
plan.
people can say if they want about Bob. I got my little dispute with Bob, but Bob know how to build a motherfucking champion, man.
Bro, he boxed out Devin Haney.
Yeah,
Dog, Devin thought he was gonna get that shot.
yeah,
They boxed out Devin Haney ASAP. I was like, damn, they pulled a move on his ass. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah.
Now he ain't really got no title, really getting the chance of getting the title until like one or two fights.
Right, bro.
But that might
Almost
be too
50
late.
years in the game, I gotta understand. Bob got them connections, man.
He pulled a
Bob
move,
got them
so
connections.
he did. He did. So
But man,
man,
I do appreciate you for coming on, my brother. You know
all
what it is,
day.
man. Let
Yes,
them know where
sir.
they can find you at, though, man.
Man, check me out over at Mainman, Mademan Boxing, man, on YouTube, man, all day. You can check me on Facebook, Mainman, Mademan Boxing Forum, Instagram, Mainman, Mademan. We keep it all the way live on the other side. You know, we do a live broadcast every Wednesday and Sunday night called We Talking Boxing. Come check us out.
No doubt, no doubt. Appreciate you, my brother, man.
Mhm.
Anytime, bro.
Yes, sir, man. I appreciate you, fam, man. All day. You know you welcome on my side any day. All you got to do is just say it and the link is sent all
Yes,
day,
sir.
anytime.
Yes,
You know what I'm
sir.
saying?
Yes,
All
sir.
day. So, man, you have a blessed one, man. And you stay cool, man.
You too, bro. Catch you later.
All right.
Yeah, everybody, man. I appreciate y'all for sticking in with me and the Brody, man. You know, it's all love, man. Man. Like I say, do great work. Do great work. But y'all know I can't let him get the last word. I can't. You know why Errol Spence is the number one fighter, man? Errol came up in a game. He came up in a game telling these boys, man. Telling these boys, you know, when I get there, I'm gonna be the man. Go look at the Devin Alexander and the Mercon press conference and listen to what Errol Spence say, bro. Now, when we look at the resumes, Keith Thurman haven't done too much to surpass Errol Spence. Especially if Errol go get Sean Porter out the way, it's neck to neck, bro. It's neck to neck. If he get Manny Pacquiao out the way, I give him credit for that. But my opinion is Errol Spence anti-Bud Crawford beats Manny Pacquiao. Errol Spence anti-Bud Crawford beats Keith Thurman. You understand what I'm saying? My man say Lamont Peterson was at the end of the road. I can't agree with that. Lamont Peterson just beat the Felix Diaz and he just beat the David Evanessa for a WBA regular title. So he was on a hot streak. Then he come up to Errol Spence Jr. and get demolished. Get demolished. And we all know Errol Spence, Lamont Peterson arguably beat Danny Garcia, who's on Keith Thurman resume. Sean Porter lost to Kell Brook. Errol Spence went over to the UK in a hostile environment, not only in his country, but in his hometown of Brahma Lane, baby. Brahma Lane, and made the man quit, take a knee. Take a knee. Did what Sean Porter didn't want to do. Did what Keith Thurman didn't want to do. Nobody wanted to go over to the UK to face that man. Nobody wanted to go to the UK and face that man. But guess what Earl did? He went to the UK, man. He went to the UK like a king. Came back with that title, defended it 3 times. Defended it 3 times while these boys ducked them. Defended him 3 times while these boys ducked him. They wanted no parts of Errol Spence. You know what I mean? Danny Garcia wanted no parts. Sean Porter and his daddy, they talked all that shit. They wanted no parts. Keith Thurman, we damn sure know he didn't want no parts. Man, that man left the country. He left the country. They had to find him and ship his ass back to America, bro. They had to find him and ship him back to America. Keith Thurman, don't make us have to find you again and ship you back if you beat Manny Pacquiao. No Japan trips, no China trips, no India trips, no 4-4 way around the world, man. Because once you come back, the facts still remain. You have to fight Errol Spence Jr. You understand me? Errol Spence only did what go on pay-per-view, do almost a 500,000, brought out 47,000. Clearly the more popular fighter. Clearly. And we all can say he got the more skills. You know what I'm saying? And if you pick who's going to win between Errol Spence and Keith Thurman, majority of the people going to pick Errol Spence, bro. You know what I'm saying? Majority of the people going to pick Errol Spence, man. You dig what I mean? But I respect Keith. You know, I still like Keith. I'm just not a fan of his antics outside the ring. I'm not a fan of the ducking shit. I'm not a fan of all the talking in front of the cameras like you want to fight somebody, then you go do something different. You dig what I mean? And now, when you said it was 2017 with a little bit of change on it, then you said 2019, now it's 2020 for 3 belts. If Errol Spence going to that ring, handle his business against fucking Sean Porter, you handle your business against Manny Pacquiao, it's no more time to run, Keith. It's no more time to run, Keith. It's no more time to run, Keith. You understand me? It's time to get into that ring and face Errol Spence Jr. like a man. You did? Face him like a man. If Mainman say you the number one welterweight in the world, prove it. Get into that ring, face Errol Spence like a man, bro. Like a man. You dig? Face him like a man. It's time to stop all that running, bro. It's time to stop all that running, bro. You dig what I mean? Marcos Mademan is gone for the game. We're not going to see a Marcos Mademan against Errol Spence. That's not going to happen. Monty BTV and still champ of the world. My family from St. Louis. No doubt, Fred Thomas. No doubt, bro. Joseph Brown, yeah. Man, y'all went crazy in the chats, yo. Y'all went crazy in the chats, man. But yeah, that's my bro, Mainman. He always gonna give it to you solid in what he think, and he ain't go back down. Dig what I mean? He killed these cats on the other side of the street, but you know we ain't bring their name up on this live stream. It was too much of a good live stream, bro. But at the end of the day, Teofimo taking on this Japanese boy. I forgot his name. I think Teofimo gonna handle business. Then we got Keith Thurman and Manny Pacquiao. Mainman say you only get Pacquiao a 20% chance, which is kind of ludicrous to me. I understand you see Manny 40-41, so you think the old man is done. I see it as a 50-50 fight. I see Keith Thurman going into that ring, like I say, against Jose Cito Lopez. That's not far-fetched from 100% Keith Thurman, in my opinion. Maybe had a little rust, maybe with the reaction and the timing, but Keith Thurman always go a strong 6 rounds, and the last 6 he try to box you, and he start gassing down. You know what I mean? His whole motto is to win 7 out of 12, and he good. You know what I'm saying? If he can't get you out of, if he wins 7 out of 12, he win. And nonetheless, a win is a win. That's all you want to do at the end of the day is win. So I'm not gonna knock him on that perspective. But we all know Keith Thurman, you know, he gas down sometimes, bro. You dig what I mean? Mike Hennigan, Mainman smoke that good shit. Nah, my bro, good. Young Merv the cut man say his arguments were thin, bro. Oogus, that's like saying Wilder duck white. Oh, we know. We know Earl. We know Earl ain't ducking no Oogus, man. We know Earl ain't ducking no Oogus, man. Like I say, when Earl beat Ocampo, that's when you become like when you beat your mandatory, you're free to do what you want to do. When Wilder beat his mandatory, he was free to do what he wanted to do. You see what I'm saying? Now Earl was looking for a big name, yo, because we know when you look, just say Jesse Vargas, Ugas, and Mikey Garcia. You put those 3 names on a piece of paper, you know what I'm saying? There's no question who's the bigger fighter. It's no question who's the bigger name. There's no question who accomplished more. You see what I'm saying? You want a big name on your resume because people saying you already ain't fighting nobodies. They gave him no credit for Lamont Peterson. They gave him no credit for Carlos Ocampo. You know what I'm saying? Who was undefeated. You see what I'm saying? But you get a Mikey Garcia, a 4-division world champion, undefeated, who arguably, I ain't gonna say arguably, who is a Hall of Famer, goddamn me, who is a Hall of Famer, and Earl made him look like nothing. He made him look like nothing, and he gets no credit for that. He gets no credit for that. You see what I'm saying? So if he'd have beat Ugas, just think about if he'd have beat Ugas, they won't even recognize that name on his resume. They'll look at Ugas like he was an Ocampo. Let's keep it real. They'll look at Ugas like he was an Ocampo, bro. It wouldn't have been recognized. It wouldn't have been recognized at all, bro. 92AKU, what the fuck are you talking about? You don't understand what I'm talking about. Get the fuck out the kitchen, bro. What are you talking about? Are you listening or are you not? You see what I'm saying? If he would have beat a Ugas, he would have got no fucking credit. You understand me? None. None. Open up your ears, man. But yeah, though, bro. Earl is coming, man. Like I say, now he's about to face Sean Porter, but to be unified champion, he gets Sean Porter out the way. In my opinion, he surpassed Keith Thurman. You know what I mean? He surpassed Keith Thurman. Thurman get Manny Pacquiao out the way, I give him credit for that. But in my eyes, bro, in my eyes, like I say, Errol Spence and T-Bud Crawford tear Manny Pacquiao ass up. Tear his ass up. Without a question. Tear his ass up. Spence and Bud are the number one, 147 pounds by everyone. I already know that part. Once you move up, you're a fighter in that weight class. People need to stop making excuses because if Mikey won, they would have praised him for being in the lower weight classes. All facts, Joseph Brown. Picasso Pinell dropped Oscar twice and they still robbed him. Shaking my head, dog. I feel you, Picasso. Ronald Jenkins. Porter put hands on Porter 4 years ago. I think you tried to put somebody else, Ronald. I think you said Sean or somebody. Spence would get ridiculed for fighting Ugas. 100. Man, he ain't gonna get no credit, bro. Like right now, like now what Ugas did to Sean Porter, he might get some credit if he fight Ugas. But before that Sean Porter fight, nobody really knew who Ugas was, man. I mean, us the boxing fans, we knew he beat. No matter of fact, he lost to Marie Mom. You know what I'm saying? And who he beat after that? Damn, he beat somebody. I gotta go look. I know he beat somebody that gave him some credibility, but we know for a fact, man, Earl was getting no credit for beating Ugas. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So we all know how they go, man. We all know how they go. Black Donkey Promotion. He was talking about he would have gave Earl credit for beating Ugas, but he wouldn't have gave Earl no credit. You know what I'm saying? Mainman. What he's saying, that's solid. That's solid. There's no biased views from him. There's no biased views from him. That's what he feels. But other cats, I know they ammo and I know their agendas, bro. You're not listening to what I'm saying. 92AKU. You're not listening to me, bro. You're not listening to me, bro. You see what I'm saying? You hearing what you want to hear. You hearing what you want to hear, man. I said Earl Spence was looking for a big name after Ocampo. Are you listening to me? A big name after Ocampo. If you have Mikey Garcia, Ugas, and fucking Jesse Vargas sitting there, Mikey Garcia is the bigger name to go after to put a name on your resume. If he would have fought a Ugas, you understand me? If he would have fought a Ugas and beat a Ugas after Ocampo, Earl would have not got any credit for beating Udonis Ugas, man. All right? He wouldn't have got no credit. They would have looked at him like another Ocampo. And that's a fucking fact. Because nobody knew who the fuck Ugas was at the time. Besides us real boxing fans. But yeah, though, man. I can't wait for September. Whatever they make this date with Earl Spence and Sean Porter. You know what I'm saying? We know Canelo fight. We're going to see. It's going to either be before or it's going to be after. It's not going to be on the same, you know what I'm saying, platform as Canelo. It's not going on the same day on the Mexican day. But Earl, we can 9 times out of 10 says it's going to be after Canelo. Because Canelo going to have all that buzz leading up to his fight. So maybe a Saturday after Canelo or 2 Saturdays after Canelo, we will see Earl Spence and Sean Porter. You know what I'm saying? We will see Earl Spence and Sean Porter. But see what's the best name and the better fighter to fight. That's a fact, Joseph Brown. That's a fact. We all know that, bro. We all know that. We all know that for a fact. That Mikey Garcia was the bigger name. And we all know that it was a nice percentage of people out there that gave Mikey a chance to beat Earl Spence, bro. Fighters included. Hall of Fame fighters included, bro. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, they didn't know Earl was going to put on that type of performance against Mikey Garcia. You know, I had Earl beating Mikey Garcia, but I didn't know Earl was just going to go in there and shut that motherfucker out like that, bro. I really didn't. You know, I had him maybe stopping him. But there's no way in hell I thought Mikey wasn't going to have no success. You know what I'm saying? No success, bro. Like it was pure domination. Hell yeah, young Merv, bro. A complete shout out Picasso. Oh, I know Schoolcraft. I remember the build up, bro. I remember the build up like it was yesterday. You know what I'm saying? I remember the build up like it was yesterday, bro. You know? Hands down, I remember the build up like it was yesterday. You know? And Mikey is a veteran fighter that know how to take sting off punches, know how to roll with punches. And Mexicans got chins, bro. Mexicans got chins. And Errol wanted to prove a point in that fight. He wanted to go in there and outclass Mikey in his own game and show that boy that, you're not fucking with me on no type of level. Not on the footwork, not on the jab, not on the speed, not on the defense, not on nothing. And that's exactly what he did, bro. That's exactly what he did. But to say that Keith Thurman is still the number one welterweight, I cannot agree. I cannot agree on the simple fact of we can hold on to what he did 2 years ago and he come back and yes, that's the last thing he left off on, but that was 2 years ago, bro. That was 2 years ago. Danny Garcia and Sean Porter fought a couple times after that shit. And not only that, they fought each other for the WBC welterweight world title that Keith Thurman got stripped of. You know what I mean? Sean even defended the goddamn title once. Defended the title. And I ain't about to unify against Errol Spence. You know? So, once again, it's a beautiful thing to be unified champion, but it's not far-fetched. It's not something that's going to wow us. It's not something that we never seen before. You know what I'm saying? It's not something that we never seen before. If that's the case, like I say, T. Bud Crawford was undisputed champion and a 3 division world champion and a number one pound for pound fighter in the world. Manny Pacquiao is a division world champion. You know what I'm saying? Was holding on right now, holding on to the WBA regular title. So if we're gonna go off accomplishments and say that, then we got to put them to above everybody. But I'm going off of popularity. I'm going off of who I think can be who. You dig? Who I think can be who. And like I said, Errol Spence defended his title 3 times, bro. 3 times. And I think that's more than Keith Thurman defending his unified titles. After he became unified, he never even defended the goddamn unified title. He only became unified and got stripped. See what I'm saying? So in the last, like you said, the last 3 opponents, Errol defended his title. Keith Thurman, last opponent, he just fought Jose Chito Lopez, who almost stopped him in 1 round. Facts, Picasso, facts. Thurman came back for the bag by taking the fight with Manny, but as soon he is forced to fight Bud or Spence, Ducktail will retire. Donald Grant say these guys been ducking Errol Spence since his 15th fight, and my 64-year-old ass saw this man on TV go overseas and made Porter's loss look bad by bringing that scrap back. Facts, Donald Grant. Porter wants a payday last one. Facts. 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 Facts, young Murr. Fred Thomas made a great point. If you're in line at a store and leave, do you get to jump back to the front of the line where you left? No, you have to get your ass to the back of the line. Thurman, you dig what I mean? Or guess what? Unless you go fight for that motherfucker. Or nigga, this is my spot. We finna bang it out. We finna fight. You dig what I mean? Thurman was inactive so long, a lot of people thought he should have been script. He got script, Schoolcraft. They made it look good, bro. Trust and believe me, bro. The WBC came to him. Hey Thurman, listen, you coming up off that title, man. So we gonna say you vacated. We gonna make it look good. But guess what? You gotta come up off that title, buddy. You know what I'm saying? You fucking up the money. You know what I'm saying? You're fucking up the bag, bro. You're fucking up the bag. You told us you'll be back on a certain date. You ain't been back. So when you come back, we'll put you in position to fight for it again. But right now, we're gonna make it look good. We're gonna say that you're vacated, this, that, and the third, but you're coming up off that scrap one way or another. If you put up a poll, who the number one welterweight, most people going to say Spence. Most A lot of people is facts. Marcus Davis, Fred Thomas. Damn, bro. You think we see Bud versus Spence, or will one loss before like Wilder versus AJ? I don't know, man. I think we see Bud versus Spence. I think they both continue to win. I think they both continue to win. Money, how do you think the Thurman and Manny fight will turn out? I think it's gonna be exciting, bro. I really do. I think it's gonna be exciting. Like I say, Thurman put his foot in his mouth saying he gonna stop Pacquiao. Lately, he been trying to clean it up by saying if I can't stop him, then we resort back to boxing and we get the job done that way. But to stop Manny Pacquiao, you got to sit down and trade with Manny Pacquiao. You see what I'm saying? Thurman only worrying about what he's going to dish out, but you got to worry about what's coming back at you at the same time. And we know Manny Pacquiao ain't throwing no fucking feathers, so it's gonna be a good fight. To me, it's a 50-50 fight, but I'm leaning towards Thurman to pull it out the hat by decision. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a split decision, but I got him winning by decision. But Manny Pacquiao can damn sure win that fight, bro. That's for damn sure. No. But I've been going for a minute, y'all. I got homework to do, man. You know, I had to stop and get it in with my bro Mainman. Mainman, I saw his joint where he put down, where he say Thurman is the number one welterweight by a mile. And you know Monty Brown don't agree. And he said somebody put out a video and tell me why Thurman is not the number one welterweight. And y'all know I'm just the guy to do it, bro. Y'all know I'm just the guy to do it. But salute to my bro Mainman, man. One hell of a dude, man. One hell of a dude with the boxing knowledge, with the breakdowns. And he not just gonna give you a breakdown. He gonna give your ass facts. You understand me? He gonna give you facts. And he gonna go deep. So you gotta be on your shit for Mainman, man. You gotta be on your shit because he'll take your ass around the corner and drop you off in that alley somewhere. July 20th, Keith Thurman versus Manny Pacquiao. Bud in Nebraska got I know the dude name. Who is him? Stop it, Ronald Jenkins, bro. Stop it, bro. Thurman is the underdog in Vegas. What the fuck? He was the favorite. Now he the underdog. Excellent live chat, money. Keep grinding. Salute, salute. Oh man, you missed it, bro. Black, you missed it, big bro. We went in, man. We went in. We went in, bro. You know I held it down though, man. Yeah, now you know main man was trying to save face, man, trying to say Keith got a plan. You know he ain't got no goddamn plan. This plan was to stall Errol out as long as he could and try to see if Errol can take a L. That's all it was. That's all that was. He tried to stall Errol out as long as he could, and he tried to see if Errol go fight one of these other cats and see if somebody can knock Errol Spence off. And then you want to come along and try to knock off the person that knocked off Errol Spence and say, "Look what I did. I beat the boy that beat him." What's going on, EJ? We know what it is, but like I say, man. Like I say, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir, bro, yes, sir. It was a great fucking debate. Ask, hey, Chad, was it a great debate, man? Was it a great debate? You know, main man, he tried to take me around the corners and drop me off in the alley, Black. You know, big bro, you know it wasn't happening. You know it wasn't happening, bro. He tried to take me around the corner and drop me off in the alley, but you know I ain't gonna stand on that at all. But you know, main man gonna hold his own, bro. That's my guy. But yeah, I'm about to go and jump up off her. Damn, K Hard, I wish you was in here, bro. I wish you was in here. Damn. No doubt, no doubt, man. I'm about to get off this bitch and do some homework because I'm already behind a little bit. You know, but I appreciate everybody for riding with us, man. I need everybody to go. I know probably every motherfucker in here already subscribed to Black Fight Fan, but if you're not subscribed to Black Fight Fan, take your dust ass over there and hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button, tune in to Trill Talk every day in the morning, man. Don't miss it. The best fucking morning show in the world. The best morning show in the world is nothing fucking with it. Not First Take, not Skip and Shannon. You dig what I mean? Not the UGC coochies who be trying to challenge. You see? Go to Trill Boxing Talk and tune in to my big bros, man. But until then, man, y'all be safe out there, bro. Appreciate every last one of y'all, man. From the bottom of my heart is all love. Y'all know the boy gonna keep grinding and getting it in. And I'll be back with another one, man. Y'all be safe out there.